Hello. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your Monday. Just a quick reminder, for more information on all the stuff that we do around spirituality, our shows, our practitioners, our classes, make sure you go to spiritandspark.com, and right at the bottom there, you can put in your email address, and that will give you our free manifestation guide, all of my favorite tips on how to create the life that you want, and it'll also notify you of the different things that we have coming up. So welcome, everybody. I wanted to get that out of the way. I keep forgetting to mention that. I'll go ahead and put our nifty banner up on the screen. So Jasmine's going to be joining me in just a minute. So we'll bring her on momentarily. I hope you all had a great weekend. We have some crazy stuff to talk about today. I have got so many notes upon notes upon notes. So you have an action-packed show today of everything that's going on energetically. I'm going to give you something that came forward this morning that was kind of just like grating on my nerves. So I sat down, I journaled about it. I'm going to share that with you because it's going to be helpful to all of us. I really, truly believe that. Then I'm going to talk to you about the astrology energy that's coming up. I'm going to pull tarot cards for what the energy for this week is going to likely feel like. We'll do pick a card where you get to pick your own card, and then I'll pull a collective card for all of us at the end. So basically, we have a lot to do, a lot going on the show today, which makes total sense because we are in a huge transition for Mercury energy. Mercury is the communication energy, so we should not be surprised there, okay? So welcome, everybody. Do me a favor and just drop a comment. Let me know, where are you tuning in from? Where are you tuning in from? What's the city and state that you're tuning in from? Angelita Gomez, thanks so much for joining as a patron of the channel. I really appreciate it. Carla, you were recently on the podcast last week, Highway to Healing. Thanks so much for doing that. Beautiful. Oh, I see so many fun faces in the crowd today. Yeah. Jules, I have to show this. This is funny. I started by writing goof morning. Goof morning. Does that mean I'm going to have a goofy day? Probably. We're going to get into that in just a minute. Yeah, as Carla said, it's a reminder for you to be goofy, to be funny, to not take anything too seriously, because there's a lot of craziness going on. To give you an idea of what is going on for this week in terms of broadcast, make sure you have subscribed to this channel, Spirit and Spark TV, and you've given it a thumbs up. The video and the comments definitely help, but let's YouTube know that we're doing something cool over here. And thank you to all of my Spark Plug members. And as I mentioned, like Nikki and Angelita, the patrons for the channel. I really appreciate your support. It means a lot, trust me. Okay, so we have obviously this live broadcast today. I'll be back Wednesday with 2 different shows. The first show is going to be the conclusion of the limited series of Haunted Encounters, which is the Ghost and Paranormal show. So the last episode is going to be this Wednesday at noon Pacific. It's going to be like a supersized edition. We're going to have lots of interesting stories. And Shannon Hinchcliffe will be joining me there. It looks like Shannon's tuning into this morning. Hello, Shannon. So she and I will be back Wednesday at noon. Wednesday at 2 p.m. Pacific, if you were interested in developing your intuitive psychic muscle, I am going to host another round of What's in the Bag, and it's going to be fun. It's a way for you to kind of see what intuitive messages you're getting, how that information is coming forward for you. So that's going to be Wednesday at 2 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you tune into that. And if you have any friends or family that are interested in playing along, make sure that you send the link over to them as well. And then Thursday morning, 9 a.m. Pacific, I have another episode of Planets and Predictions, brand new, 2 special guests this week. We're going to be looking at all the energy and what predictions they're making as well. So we have a big lineup this week. It's going to be busy, but it's going to be a lot of fun. But trust me, you're going to need it. Yeah. Oh, and then just a quick mention before I bring Jasmine on. Spark Plug members, if you are a member of my members only community, the Spark Plug, there's a couple things that are in your member portal because we are in a new month right now, right? We just went into May, obviously. So I'm going to be hosting an exclusive Zoom chat for everybody in the Spark Plug tomorrow. It's called My Real Chat. It's basically everything I can't say on mainstream social media, and you are welcome to ask me whatever questions you have about what's going on in the world. So that's tomorrow for Spark Plug members only. Ashley's got her Vibe of the Month report. Christina's going to do a really fun subconscious bingo game. Jasmine's giving you a free class pass to her new moon class. And then we also have our spiritual book club pick for this month, Make Your Own Sunshine. So we have a lot going on. If you want more information on the Spark Plug, just go to spiritandspark.com and click on the Spark Plug. And at the bottom, I added on here, Jasmine's going to be coming on with a free gift in just about 2 seconds as soon as I stop talking. And I also put our text number at the bottom here. If you want to be notified when I'm about to go live, you can jump on to your text message and type the word expand in the body of the text message, and the number you send it to is 33222. And that'll opt you in so you get the notifications before I go live. Okay, Jasmine, I think I got through all my notifications.
Hi, everybody. How are you guys doing today? Okay, so Wednesday the 12th, I'm going to be giving away a free class. It's going to be a tarot birthday card class. So everybody has, like, based on a calculation, they have a major arcana birthday pair. And we're just going to talk about what that means for you, formulate what your birthday pair is. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, yeah, that's going to be Wednesday the 12th at 6:30.
Yeah, so here's what's going to happen. So everybody watching, whether you're watching live or you're watching the replay, Jasmine has 50 spots available. It's a free class, and her and I did it before we jumped on this morning because I was really curious as to how this works because I had never heard of it before. I love tarot cards. I love them. And so I gave her my birthday, and she did some calculations, and she determined that my 2 cards in my tarot birthday pair is the Star and Strength, which is interesting because those numbers of those tarot cards correspond to also my numerology life path number, and they're all the same number, which is really fun. And so now I look at those and I'm like, wow, those are kind of like hallmark energies for this lifetime. And so in the class, it's free if you're one of the first 50 people. You get to go to the class on Wednesday, May 12th at 6:30 with Jasmine online, and you get to figure out what your pair of cards is, and she's going to go through like all of the information. And it's going to be so much fun. I'm glad I know what my cards are now. I mean, I'm like in the best position because I can just ask you. Yeah, it'll be fun. True. Yeah. So here's how, if you want to be one of the first, what's that? Oh, I'm echoing. Sorry. It's a echo with the internet. Okay. So here's how people are going to redeem one of the first 50 spots. You're going to go on spiritandspark.com. I'm going to show you just in a second. You're going to click contact, and in the form on that page, you're just going to say, I want to go to Jasmine's class. That's all you've got to say. So here's how they're going to do that. So you just go to spiritandspark.com, and you're going to click on contact. And then on the next page, you're just going to scroll down, and there's going to be a form. And in the message, you're just going to say, I want to go to Jasmine's class. Easy as that, but you have to be one of the first 50 people. And I'm going to ask you, do not sign up unless you think you're actually going to be able to go. Don't take one of the spots from someone else. You do need to tune in live, right, Jasmine?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So Wednesday, May 12th at 6:30. So that's how they're going to grab their spots. They're going to have so much fun with you.
I look forward to it. Thank you.
Yeah, enjoy your week. We'll see you soon. Okay, bye. All right. I think we're having a little bit of internet feedback there, but all good. So yeah, hopefully you're one of the first 50 people. And if you have a friend or a family member or coworker that is into this kind of stuff and they want to take that free class, make sure they go pop over there and claim it. Just be one of the first 50. Easy as pie. Easy as pie. Oh my gosh, we have so many comments coming in. It's fun. Okay, awesome. So let's see here. Perfect. I would not put details in the comments that are identifying. Okay. I just see somebody put something in there that I'm like, you probably don't want to just put that out for public information, but I tried to hide it. I can't. Listen, it's Monday. Mercury's doing crazy stuff. All right. We're just rolling with it. Okay. How's your Monday going? How's your Monday? All right. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go through what came forward this morning in my channeled message. I'm going to go through the astrology. Then we're going to do our cards. All right. So here's what's happening. I posted something on Facebook over the weekend, and it got people a little bit up in arms and opinionated. And I was asking, just very honestly, on my own personal page, what do people think about, the percentage of entitlement in the United States? Yeah, like I said, I'm doing real talk tomorrow with Spark Plug members because this is where I get myself into a little bit of trouble on mainstream social media. But yeah, so I'm just kind of like taking a pulse about it because I have found there are so many people that are really angry and rude and kind of lashing out at people. And I think I get a lot of it as a business owner, just people that, I come across that like to tell me off. And it's part, I think, of what I signed up a little bit. So the class is May 12th, Carla. I see the comment. So if there's some place where it says May 11th, can you let me know? It's May 12th, Wednesday the 12th at 6:30, unless I've got my dates all screwed up. So just comment and let me know, okay? So, yeah, so there's a lot of anger in the collective. And typically I will feel, as a 5th generation psychic medium, I will feel energy in the collective, usually more so than what I will feel like on a micro level within myself. So I kind of go back and forth between Earth energy, all the humans, and myself. And so you can imagine how much fun that is, right? Like always kind of bouncing between energies and doing the healing. So, but I sat down this morning because I was like, why are people like, why am I getting the energy in the collective of like entitlement, anger, bitterness, yelling at people? And it just did not sit right with me. So I did a little channeling and, okay, perfect, Carla, thank you. And I'm going to share what came forward, and I'm just going to trust that it came forward for a reason. And if you're here listening, there's something in it for you. All right. Here we go. If someone calls you names, it's likely because you feel that way. If you call someone names, it's likely because you feel that way about yourself. I told you it's Monday. It's a Mercury Monday for sure. If you call someone names, it's likely because you feel that way about yourself. Hurt people hurt people. From people looking for a session, like people will reach out all the time to Spirit and Spark and they'll want a session, right? And I'm telling you, 99.5% of the people that reach out to my company are delightful. But I'm a business owner. Anybody that's a business owner gets the 0.5% that's like, huh? What? So I'm going to be vulnerable with you. I've recently been called a terrible CEO. I was told that I didn't know how to run a business, that they are right, I am wrong, how dare I speak up and defend myself, and that my business rules don't apply to them. I'm not making this up. I'm just using it as an example. Because you're like, why did Dallisa wake up on that side of the bed this morning? Yeah, that's why. I'm just giving you the example so you can follow along with where I'm going with this. So, I've heard from other people, including those that work on the front lines and other customer service fields, so that those that own their own businesses as well, that they're also experiencing the same kind of energy. So I wanted to reflect on this for a minute. Hurt people, as I said a minute ago. Whatever someone says to you is actually pointing directly back to how they feel about themselves, their own insecurities, their own pain. But you don't have to be their punching bag. Try something like, I'm sorry you're so upset. Or I feel this is really bothering you. What's really going on here? Okay. A lot of the rudeness, being mean, or acting like rules don't apply, more than likely points to the energy of control. Okay. I told you we were going to get somewhere with this. With so many unknown variables in the world right now, with people without jobs, feeling locked up, seeing the truth of your relationships, you are likely hungry for control. If you're somebody who's kind of like feeling the anger or feeling like lashing out or saying something, you're likely hungry for control, to control someone or something, to feel alive again, to feel seen, to matter. You don't have to lash out like you're in control. Control lowers your vibe, your frequency. It turns into a spiral. You feel like you're in control, but you're not. Things don't go your way, so you look for more control. You keep looking for more people and situations to control. Now you're in a spiral of negative thinking and artificial power obtained by putting other people down. Can you feel how heavy that is? Yeah, you can take a deep breath on that one. Then they had me write down, I do not give you permission to control me any longer. I do not give you permission to control me. So you might, if this resonates with you, you know, maybe consider saying that out loud to yourself. Yeah. So then they had me write down, do you feel attacked? Heal your wounds. Heal your wounds around bullies and people that have not liked you or made fun of you or put you down. Journal about it. It's only triggering you because you still have an open wound. When you no longer are hurt by someone else's words and actions, you are free. I thought that was amazing. I'm going to like frame this somewhere. That was this morning. I'm like, it's so true, you know, because using myself as an example and having people really kind of be mean lately, not a lot of people, I told you it's 0.5%, but it got me thinking, because when I'm driving around out there in traffic, I'm feeling it even on the street. So it's not just people being mean to me. I can take it. I'm doing a lot of work around healing the past, healing bullies, healing people that are mean, all that jazz, right? Which is really my self-worth, okay? But I feel it in the collective. And that's why I went on and asked about, where are you feeling about, and you know, the energy of entitlement or fear or control or anger. But when I sat down, it was pretty clear that they wanted us to know that the energy of control or lashing out is that of somebody trying to put more of their life back together, okay? Or they're just that worked up. Yeah, Katie, exactly. Yes. The 4 Agreements, that was our spiritual book club pick last month. Yes, that you have to do that. Yeah, KTL, you're asking a great question. How do you not let comments like this hurt? It took me a long time, and I'm not saying it still doesn't sting sometimes, but you know that you're doing the work and getting somewhere when you feel like it doesn't bother you as much, because it's the reminder that nothing is personal, that nothing that's ever happened is personal, that it's a reflection of themselves, the person who's saying or doing, you know, saying the words or taking the action. Okay. So it's not taking anything personal. It's one of the 4 agreements, not take anything personally. So yeah, there's all kinds of stuff going on in the comments. So, yeah. So Keith says, liars will accuse you of lying. Here's the problem with, I shouldn't say this is a problem. It's something I'm working through, and you guys can let me know if you're in the same boat. So when I get somebody that's like sends me a message or whatever, like just somebody who's like really pissed, I'm a Sagittarius. And I'm a Gemini rising, I'm a Pisces moon, which means I have fire, air, and water, and it's all going, right? So what I have to do in this lifetime is actually like pause, be nice, because the first reaction that comes in is like somebody will say something and I say, you're kidding, right? And I go into like sassy fire woman. And so I'm trying to kind of just take a breath. Nobody's perfect. We're all trying to work our way through this, but I'm working through the balance of like how to say something in a response that's kind, but also honors my boundaries. Okay. So I think that's the mix. Yeah. And as Helen says, we have to be impeccable with our words. Absolutely. One of the other 4 agreements. Okay. So thanks for humoring me with that. I want to now go over to the astrology. We just have a few notes for astrology this week, and then we're going to jump right into the cards. So I know it was a bit of a detour. Hopefully you don't mind that I brought that up this morning. I obviously needed to do that because somebody or multiple people needed to hear that. You're not alone. Okay. Okay. So Mercury in Gemini is going to be there. It just switched over, and it doesn't matter if you know what that means or not. I'm going to tell you what the energy is, but it's going to be there until July 11th. Mercury in Gemini, it likes that spot in the sky. All right. So it's a good placement. However, we're going to go into retrograde. We already knew that, right? Like we haven't had Mercury retrograde in a minute. It's going to be the end of the month. So this energy is going to feel a lot like curiosity. It's going to be really high on the radar for communication. Retrograde, yes, is going to happen around May 29th, I think. Don't mark my word on that, but I think it's May 29th to June 22nd. We'll talk more about it in the weeks to come as we get closer. Retrograde is all about rethinking, like regroup, revisit, review. Not a great time to sign any contracts, or personally, I usually tell people like don't go have any like surgery or anything done, anything major. May 29th through June 22nd. You also have a shadow period. I usually say it's about a week before and a week after. So it's a chunk of time. It's about 5 weeks all in all, including the shadow periods. That, as you start to think about late May, it's going to be a lot about cleaning the air around people who've been manipulating you. So isn't it appropriate that my forecast that says mean people on the top of the page, appropriately timed, right? There are no mistakes. So it will be time to clear and level different relationships and situations you have going on in your world. So I think by the end of June, which I know is 2 months out, but the end of June, you'll really feel like, oh, all right, I got a lot. I got a lot that I figured out. These last 8 weeks. Okay. The theme for this week, we are going live on May 3rd here. The theme for this week is games. Games. I told you Mercury Gemini was going to be a hot topic for this week. And it rules board games and mind games. Okay. You'll be asked to use your brain and your wit and your strategy a lot this week. All right. I also wrote down, do not fly off the handles this week. I know I got to take my own pill. Don't get all up in arms when somebody says something. You just got to go, all right, how am I going to handle this? How am I going to be impeccable with my words? How am I not going to take this personally? Right? So it's a week for strategy. Turn the tables by outthinking people or outthinking the rules of the game. It's that kind of week. You'll probably feel a bit distracted, but there will be a vibe of being social, and variety is the spice of life will kind of be the theme as well. That mind games thing like really resonated with me though, right? So just keep that in the back of your head. If you feel like you're being tricked or manipulated this week, go within and outwit them, like outsmart them. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Yeah. Annette, I know. She says this week, it's every week. Oh, I know. Listen, it's the year of the 5. It's the year of the plot twist. It's the year of the Tower card. I know. It does feel like we just keep like going through it. Here's the deal though. May is going to be a funky ass month. I said it. It's going to be funky because we're going up against retrograde. I've got a few more notes here. We were going up against retrograde. Then we're headed into eclipse season. It's going to be weird. All right. Speaking of which, the total full moon lunar eclipse is in Sagittarius. That'll be later in the month as well. Expect intense, sudden endings and disruptions, extra sensitivity, being emotional, but also the ability to level up. Level up, all right? So here's the deal. My last thought on this before I do some cards. The first half of this month, where we're at right now, take it, enjoy it. That spice of life, that like being witty, being invited to social things, like take it now, okay? Because around May 15th, it's all gonna go, what? What? May 15th. And I don't really see it feeling lighter for a while. That's not to say go freak out, go like cry in a closet somewhere. It's not what I'm telling you. This is going to be huge leveling up energy this summer. Okay? Huge. And Mercury retrograde, it's not bad, but it's rethink, review, revisit, right? Regroup. And so you're going to have that starting in roughly about 3 weeks. Okay. So enjoy this next couple of weeks, because I think the last half of May is going to have some plot twists. And then if you've been paying attention, I like thank my lucky stars, and I'm crossing my fingers and my toes. It looks like the government's going to be disclosing more about UFOs next month. So we'll see what happens, because that could be interesting. Oh, I hope just one comes and like beams somebody up in front of everybody. Not me. I'm not quite ready yet, but all right, let's pick some cards. These are going to be for the collective. Listen, I'm on one today. I told you. It's probably because my rising sign is Gemini, which is ruled by Mercury. So I think I just woke up this morning like, let's do it. Let's go. Because I definitely have a fire under my rear end today. All right, I'm going to pull a couple of tarot cards. These are going to be the collective energy, what we can expect. I know. I'm glad to see most of you are still watching. Oh, God. Let me know. Is what I've said so far, has it been helpful? Did you get something out of what's been covered already today? Or are you going like, what? What, Dallisa? What? Okay. Okay, let's cut some cards. Okay, we're just going to do the top 5. Speak my truth. Yes. Okay, what do we have? Yep. Oh, yay. All right, we just got to get out of our own way, folks, because our cards are actually pretty good. Okay, so the first one we have here is the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles, this for me is like things moving forward, but also like the grounding energy, the earth energy, connecting with that of earth. So make sure you get some time this week in nature or outside. If you're feeling like you don't quite know like what direction to go with new ideas, implementation, my advice to you based off of this card for this week is to sit outside with a journal under a tree or sit with the grass and just ask like what kind of business ideas need to come forward, what needs to be birthed. Okay. Okay. You're going to have choices this week, folks. You got the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is all about choices. It's also about compromise, about commitment, about partnerships. So like I said, it's going to be feeling pretty good this week and next week. So use that to your advantage. If you're single, you should be able to like find somebody this week, next week. Okay. It should feel pretty good around relationships. Enjoy it, please. Enjoy it. Oh, Carla says she pulled the Two of Cups this morning. Yeah, the Two of Cups. All right. So let's see. Helen's asking, when would be a good time to sign up for things? Good question. I would say before Mercury retrograde. So I'd say if I was going to pick a date, I'd say May 22nd would be like the cutoff. So if you're going to sign up for a class or sign up to, do a project or something, I would do it before the shadow period. So roughly like May 22nd. So you've got about 3 weeks. Okay. Okay. Then the next one we have is the Two of Swords. So interesting. So we've had the Two of Cups and now we have the Two of Swords. Again, about choices, this or that, kind of like this duality that's coming up in the card. But with the swords for me is like being analytical, thinking through things, making choices, making decisions. And she's got a blindfold on. And so for me in this card, it's like, take your blindfold off, see things clearly, right? Because if not, Mercury retrograde is going to come through and eclipse season is going to come through that starts the end of this month. And it's going to rip your blindfold off for you. So I would just say do it gently. Do it now. Okay. Then we have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is like things moving quickly, like they're flying through the sky. They're like, go, 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 go. It's like an excitement energy. It's passionate. It's movement forward. It's stimulation. It's ambition. So it's like, take your blindfold off, get to work. And then, like I said, it's going to be okay. We got the Sun. The Sun is a major arcana card. I love this card. But for me, the card is like growth. It's about healing. It's about like, what are you shining the light on? Yeah, it's a really cool card. To me, like I see like the little baby. Can you see this? This is like my practice deck that I just used. Okay. It's like, let's do it. Let's go. But what are you shining your sun on? What are you growing? What are you planting? Okay. Because you have the opportunity to be victorious. But things are going to move fast this week. So take your blindfold off. You're going to have choices. And if you're single, I hope you have choices. I hope you have a few suitors that come up this week. Yeah, no blindfolds. Absolutely, Leona. Leona, preach. No blindfolds. Take it off. So Keith actually brings up a cool point. So signing for my house May 26th to May 28th. Okay. So I would make sure that you're doing meditations leading up to it, that you're removing any obstacles, that you're seeing things like really playing out smoothly. The thing that I say about contracts during Mercury retrograde, you really have to make sure you are dotting all of your I's, you're crossing all of your T's, like you are really making sure that you are double, triple checking everything and you're setting the intention and visualizing it that it's all going to turn out just fine. So it's just, I would say pause and take extra time with that. Okay. Usually during Mercury retrograde, if you're traveling, there's something that always goes haywire with travel. Like your flight's delayed, the rental car is not there waiting for you. Like there's usually some kind of hiccup. So during Mercury retrograde, you're going to want to just spend extra time and not get frustrated. It's going to be perfect practice for all of us to not get frustrated. Okay. Oh God, after all that, I feel like you need some cards this week that are going to be friendly and happy. Let's just do the Archangel cards this week. The Archangel Oracle deck. I show them to you. However, you probably won't be able to find them anywhere since Story and Virtue does not make cards anymore. But they're still cool cards. So it looks like we have a few people in the comments. I just want to be real clear. So this video today is the predictions for the collective. If you are looking for card readings, you want to make sure you come to a broadcast where we're doing card readings for individuals, okay? And you can find all of our upcoming broadcasts on the YouTube channel on Spirit and Spark TV. If you go on the homepage of our channel, just scroll down, you'll see all the upcoming live broadcasts. You can click set a reminder. We try to make it as easy as we possibly can. But Jasmine will be back this month with more card readings. I've got my psychic game this week, so we're doing some fun stuff, okay? Okay, beautiful. So here's the time where you're going to pick a card 1 through 5, and we're going to see what card you pick for yourself. So 1 through 5. Go ahead and comment and let me know what you're coming up with. 1 through 5. I'm going to cut these. Let's see what we got. Okay. Oh, interesting. And I'll tell you which archangel is coming forward with the card, because I would suggest, if you're open to it, talking to the archangel this week and seeing how the energy shows up for you. Okay. Oh, this is funny because I see some of the people's numbers and I know a little bit about what's going on in their life, and I see these and I'm like, Okay, card 1, people. Hello from heaven. This is the card that says your angels, your guides, and your loved ones who have crossed over before you've passed away are saying hello, that you're not alone. What I'm hearing to tell you, card 1 people, is you're not alone. You're never alone. But this is your team saying hello. So if you are a card 1 person or somebody who hears this and it resonates with you, if you want to connect more with beings on the other side, maybe you've had somebody who's passed away and you want to talk to them, you want to connect with them, you want to talk to Archangel Azrael, Azrael. And you can just say, Archangel Azrael, please help me to connect with loved ones on the other side. Okay. It says on here, your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. I love that. Confirmation. Okay, card 2 people. I don't see a lot of card 2s in the comments. Maybe this is why. Divine order. Look at this. Divine order. This is all, if I could like get this at the perfect spot. There we go. See, the scales of justice, karma, things like working out how they need to work out. This is Archangel Raguel, Raguel. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlining order. It's about divine timing. It's not about your timing. Okay? So if you're a card 2 person, it's like, it's all working out. Relax. Relax. Okay. Then, if you are a card 3 person, Hope gave me a poop. Oh my God. All right. Card 3 people. It's that kind of Monday, folks. Okay. Card 3, you are nurture. Archangel Gabriel, are you, as you nurture a child, make sure you're nurturing your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. So this card for me is about self-care. It's about rest. It's about giving yourself a break, not feeling guilty about taking a break. So if you're a card 3 person, if you've been thinking about going on like a solo trip or booking a spot at a retreat, this is the card that says, yeah, you really should go. You really should do it. So if you're on the fence, card 3 people, about making a choice that would serve you, you're getting the blessing, the go ahead. Okay. Card 4 people. I see lots of 4s in there. It means you ate too many Cheetos this weekend. Healthy lifestyle. This is Archangel Raphael. You know what's interesting, card 4 people? You can surround yourself. You can surround other people. You can surround animals, plants, flowers with green energy. Just like you see on the card with Archangel Raphael, you can put green energy and like just see it kind of shooting from your mind and putting it down into yourself or other people for healing energy. Okay, so green is the energy color that I use to heal. It says, eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. I told you ate too many Cheetos. Oh God. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe go for a walk if you're a card 4 person. I know. I want to go to the gym with other people so bad, but I know. Excuses. Yeah. If somebody wants to meet me in the park and we can go run up and down the hill, I'd go do that. I just want to be outside, I guess, is my bottom line. I don't want to be inside with a mask on a treadmill. But if anybody wants to go do anything outside, let me know. Okay, card 5 people. And I laughed because, Jeff, I'm not calling you out or anything. So this is, you know what to do. It's trusting yourself. It's trusting yourself. Archangel Uriel, Uriel. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. Just like I was doing, right? I'm like, oh, I don't really want to go to the gym and put on a mask and be on a treadmill. But I know that I should be working out. So watch where your voices, your inner critics, your opinions of yourself are getting in the way. All right. Where your thoughts actually, like, where are you not trusting yourself, where you really should be. So yeah. I'm going to pull a collective card in a second. Ladybug, I'm sorry. I feel personally attacked by card number 4. I know. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Thanks for sharing these. Oh, if I could just stop clicking my buttons around. Okay. I'm going to pull the collective card one more reminder as I'm shuffling these cards for us this week. I'm going to pull one card. I'm going to share it with you. Jasmine has 50, and I'm sure since I've been doing this broadcast, there's far less than that. We have 50 spots left in her free class where you get to figure out what tarot cards are yours, like based on your birthday. And it's a free class, and it's Wednesday the 12th at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. So make sure that you are signing up for that. Remember, you want to go to spiritandspark.com, click on contact in the tab in the menus, click contact, and in the form, just say, I want to go to Jasmine's class. What'll happen, I will email you and email Jasmine. I'll connect you and she'll give you all the details. Okay. So that's how that's going to work. That'll be fun. That'll be so fun. Okay. Here we go. Are you, I don't know. Am I ready? Are you ready? Guess we're about to find out. I think I just said trust your intuition. I don't know. Maybe it's just in my brain. We got the 6 of clubs. 6 of clubs. So I'm going to share this, and then I'm going to show you the quick video again on how to redeem Jasmine's class. You can get one of those free class passes. All right, here we go. Trust your intuition. Trust what you see. Trust what you hear. And trust what you know. Be aware of what is going on around you, as this is the card of the messenger. And life could be speaking to you from every direction. I'm going to pause right there because we literally have been talking about Mercury entering Gemini today and how it's changing the energy drastically. And that is the planet of the messenger. So of course, this is the card we got. All right. Life could be speaking to you from every direction. Take time to be still, to go within and feel the natural rhythm of your being, as this is the utmost important for you at this time. Like the sea, you have a signature rhythm within you, and it is of utmost importance that you spend time aligning with that now. It could be time to create more structure and discipline in your life so that you could make your inner nature your first choice of reference. Listening to yourself. Be clear with your priorities and be true to yourself first and always. Take responsibility for necessary adjustments that are called for now, and all will fall into place. Take that blindfold off. Do what you need to do this week. Okay? Make the choices. Like that card says, and like Gemini says, we're going to give you a bunch of information, and you're going to have some choices to make. But take the blindfold off, see everything for what it is, and you'll be able to navigate this. Trust yourself, all right? So here again is how you're going to redeem Jasmine's offer. Beautiful. You are going to go to spiritandspark.com, and up in the menu, it says contact. So click contact, scroll down, where you will see the form, and in the message, you want to type in, I want to go to Jasmine's class, and then I'll connect you via email. It's that easy. Oh my goodness gracious. I knew it was going to be quite a week. Enjoy this week. Enjoy it. Use your brain, use your strategy, use your wit. You're going to get through it. And we'll talk about Mercury retrograde and the eclipse season as we get farther into May. So I don't want you to worry about that right now. And it's not even anything to worry about, but it is going to feel like a lot is happening. All right. So one foot in front of the other. Stay calm. Please be kind to yourself and to other people. Please do that, because what you do and what you say not only affects one person, it creates a ripple, not only within yourself, for the people that you are speaking to and being around as well. So beautiful. Thank you, everybody. Enjoy your week ahead. I'll be back Wednesday with Haunted Encounters final episode. Lots of prizes given away there. And the What's in the Bag Psychic game on Wednesday, and then back with planets and predictions on Thursday. A reminder, go to spiritandspark.com, subscribe to the channel, and you can see a full list of upcoming episodes that are coming out this week, and you can set your reminder for any of those. Make it a great week, everybody. We'll see you later.